Good morning, family. Um, Excuse my appearance, and it's quite early here. Six, about 6 in the morning. The sun's starting to rise. The Most High woke me up pretty early this morning to deal with some things with me, and of course, I'm just personally in a crazy season, but perfectly where I'm supposed to be because, in his hands, right? So I wanted to share this morning. Well, not I wanted to share. He wanted to share this morning. Rather it's just to test my obedience. Rather it's just to reach who I'm supposed to reach. Rather this message is whoever who needs to hear. For he who has an ear to hear, let him hear, right? Okay. This morning he highlighted to me Ezekiel 3:17. Sons of Adam, I have made you a watchman unto the house of Yashar'el. Forgive my pronunciation, basically Israel. Therefore, hear the word of my mouth. Give them warning from me. Now, it goes on to talk about a little more in depth, why you need to give the warning. Technically, someone giving you a warning isn't always just, oh, I just want to help you out. I'm not saying that it's a negative thing. He warns those, when I give you a warning to give my people, it's just to save your own soul as well. It's not just to go out there, say there's a side to it. It's also, when you give that warning, you're taking your hand off of it. You're giving the truth because it also kind of, in a sense, saves your own soul. If you know the truth and you don't share it, you put yourself at risk for judgment as well. You know what's coming, and it's like what's coming. Say you see a murderer walking down the street, and you see him commit this murder, and you choose not to say anything. You're just his fault, right? As the person who did it, and that's how the Most High sees it. So he says, I speak to you. I give you a warning for your people or for whoever I give you a warning to, and you don't say anything. They're doing wicked just because they're wicked, and they die in their wickedness or do whatever they end for their wickedness, and you didn't warn them, and I gave you the warning to warn them. Just know that you are accountable for that. So I just not to get into a lesson or anything, just to get into a heart-to-heart of truth. We're in a season of separating the wheat and tares. And it's only going to get hotter. It's only going to get more evident. There's a lot going on spiritually. People are being... The clear line between people of the Most High and not of the Most High are getting evident daily. And this is not about who your bloodline is. I'm starting to see that very clearly. It has nothing to do with Gentile, non-Gentile. It doesn't have to do with Israel, non-Israel. The only thing you need to take, well, not the only thing, but the most important thing you need to take is seeing who the children are and seeing that Yah, the Most High, his voice, it does not come back void. He told the world, I would, judgment starts in the house of Yah. I will judge them for how they've trodden my covenant, how they've treated the sacred bond that we're supposed to have. He has showed them his glory, and they spat on it. Um, and you're seeing the judgment. You're seeing, oh, he loves them, but you see what he do to those who he loves. Now imagine what he would do to those who he has no bounds to you. So it's just a warning. This is a warning, to the house. We are in a time of judgment, fam. His people, turn away from your ways. Seek him. It's not about following the law. It's not about, oh, let me clean myself up. As you can see, I'm sitting here as busted, as naked as I guess I can be to the world. It's not about getting yourself together. It's about being open, honest, and worship him in spirit and truth. See the hand that he has had in your life. And if he doesn't have a hand in your life, I'm sorry. If you haven't seen him move in your life, I'm sorry. Because I have no control of that. None of us really truly have control on who he chooses and who he doesn't. It's just that if he is choosing you, if he is chastising you, if he is on your back, please do not think, oh, tomorrow. Do not think next week. Even his children have moments of foolishness and go, oh, well, let me just put him down for a minute. He's dealing with that this morning. I've had a rough, maybe year and a half, even though it was all for my choices. It still weighs on me. But he took the time to let me know, hey, I know it's weighing on you, but that doesn't change the time we're in. And so, with that being said, I just want to say, do not forego the time that we are in and to think that we have so much time. We are about to go through a major shift in our world of day to day. You can no longer, oh, I'm going to stuff my face and watch TV. TV is becoming uninteresting. I'm sure you guys can feel it. You can't find anything that making you forget what's going on, really, truly. It's like the deception veil is lifting. The slumber is lifting. And then spiritually, the wheat and the tares are being more evident. You're starting to really see the ugly come out of people. And it's only going to get worse. You're going to see those who choose to say yes to the enemy, to being used as a vessel for wickedness, increasing, sorry. You're going to see the seed of the Most High and the seed of the enemy more clearly. Now, this is for those who understand what I'm saying. This isn't for someone who's like, oh, what is she talking about? Or, girl, where's the scripture? If you're following the Most High and if he is speaking to you, you would know what I'm talking about. You would hear and heed like, whoa, confirmation. Because you know what? I've come to a place where I realize that he'll speak something to me. And if I hear it and just keep walking, oh, trust and believe, I'm going to walk right into it again and go, oh, I feel like he was saying that to me earlier, but he's saying that to you too? Wow. So this is just me being obedient. I showed you why he highlighted what he highlighted to me. He'll confirm with you if this is for you to hear. But for those who may be lukewarm, for those who may be tottering with your self-pain, the things that you've been through, the hurts, seek him to heal it, because you don't want to be caught out here in the time that we're in trying to lick your wounds. There's a time and a place for everything, as the word says. And the time that we're in isn't a time maybe to be sitting around licking our wounds, but maybe proactively tying up that wound. You know, you're in the war in the field. It's time to tie that leg up or that arm that you may have got blown off, and keep it pushing and fight. Maybe fight with the broken arm, fight with a broken leg. He'll give you the strength. He'll give you what you need to mend, to keep pushing, because the time is near. Now everyone wants to talk about doomsday and all the stuff that isn't here yet. Focus on spending time with him. And this comes from someone who struggles with that. I'm not saying this I'm on some high, mighty mountain, or from some place where I'm like, I got that down pat. No, this is coming from someone and speaking to myself. Spend time with him. You hear him say, spend time with me. Spend time with me. That's the Most High, the gentle voice of the Most High. Spend time with me. Like a sweet lover who just wants your affection. Like a father who just misses his son. Like a mother who just wants to talk to her daughter. Spend time with me is the cry of his heart in this time. And please, please do not take it for granted. Because the word warns you in multiple ways. The time is warning you. Look at the weather. Look at the things going on. Even if they are trying to stop it and do whatever they're trying to do to control whatever they can't control. The enemy can't control what's coming. He knows he's running out of time, for he has a short amount of time. He knows what he's doing, how he's playing his chessboard. He already knows he loses in the end. He wants to take out as many people as he can. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for the little things. Words of a close friend, sister, in all things. Isn't it going to be okay? Just say okay. When the enemy comes at you, okay. And not in agreement. Just know that it's going to be okay. Don't let this earthly thing ruffle you. Don't let this earthly thing get your mind off of him. Just be like, when the enemy presents you this earthly, mundane worry. Oh, look, you're about to lose your house. Oh, look, your children are following apart. Oh, look, your husband isn't this or that or paying attention to you. Oh, look, your husband is my seed. Oh, look, your daughter is my seed. Oh, look, your son isn't of the Most High. Oh, look, your family are judging you. Oh, look. Okay, I see. That's not where my focus is meant to be. The Most High will tell me where to be. The Most High will tell me I need to pray for them. The Most High will tell me I need to cry out for them. Not to engage with them, not to fight with them, not to... I'm taking heed, y'all. I'm hearing what he's saying to me too. Don't let the cares of this world get you. Oh, I don't have money to pay this, that. Won't he give it to you when it's time? Come on, y'all. He feed the birds. Come on. He covered the grass that's going to be thrown in the furnace tomorrow. Come on. Don't get stuck on it. And don't let it be an excuse, because it won't be. Excuses only sound good to those who are making them, not to those hearing it. You could tell somebody hearing an excuse all you want. Like, this is a good excuse. Unless you dead in a hospital bed. Even then, you still won't have an excuse when it comes to the Most High, because he always gives a way out. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And hear him out. He's not going to condemn you. Especially when he's just calling you with a gentle whisper. He's not going to force you. He's just going to simply say, hey, I'm right here. Cry out to him. Whether it's in your pain, whether it's in everything is going fine in your life. You know, my biggest fears is when coming to him that my life will get to a place where it's so good that I forget. That I hate that I only know how to be close to you in my pain. I know that he's near to the brokenhearted, but I don't want to be brokenhearted forever. And 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 of course that just probably means that I need to get a little closer and understand him just a little bit more. Yeah, so that's all I need to say this morning, today, fam. Thanks for those who listen, and for those who this message is for, I love you. Those who are ready to accept the truth, may y'all have mercy on your soul. May you choose today whom you shall serve. And my heart and my prayers go out to those who hear this message. And yeah, may his spirit of peace be on you. Shalom. I'm actually in a time where I'm trying to learn what that truly means. Not just to say it, but to truly understand what that means and why. And the breakdown, all that. I'm praying for that truth. And the words that we use, you know. So, I love you all. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed whatever night, whenever you're hearing this. And I hope this message blessed you. It's his words, not mine. A lot of these words I heard today from coming out of my mouth, going right back into my ear, going, I hear you, y'all. I hear you, the Most High. I hear you, whatever you may call him. You're still calling him God. And hey, God, I hear you. May you hear this message at pure heart, from a pure place. And yeah, so thank you, fam, and have a good one. Love you all.